My people, make una come closer. If you think your compound bad, wait first. Sit down, grab your popcorn, and brace yourself. Before I start, if you have ever lived in a face me, I face you house, yeah, raise your hand inside the comment section. Make we know ourselves. Because this story, it did not happen in heaven. It happened in Nigeria, and not the quiet part of Nigeria. I am talking real chaotic compound life. This story happened in Surulere, in one tired looking building they called Victory Mansion. Nobody knows what victory they were talking about because, my people, there wasn't anything victorious about that compound. 16 rooms, 16, no, enough to hide secrets, enough to hide scandals, small goats, and even a lost shoe or two. Two bathrooms, but one of them flushes only when it feels spiritual. You dey pray small, beg small, then maybe, just maybe, the toilet decide to cooperate. And the corridor, oh, the corridor, long enough for gossip, to do daily exercise, stretch, maybe even run small marathon while reporting news. In Victory Mansion, if you fry fish, everybody eats the smell. If you quarrel with your husband, the compound forms analysis committee. Mama Ronke with notebook, Anita with commentary, and even Uncle Jude upstairs giving statistics. Privacy, abeg forget that one oh. Room 3 belonged to Blessing. Fine woman, not just fine, calculated fine. She walks slowly, like the world is adjusting to her presence. Her lashes are very long like antennas. Her eyes scanning like CCTV on steroid. New wristwatch, scan. New fridge, scan. Husband quarrel, double scan. She greeted everybody sweetly. Auntie, good morning, oh. Brother, well done, sir. But while she dey greet, her brain dey plot strategies. Mama Ronke once whispered, "Dat girl no dey look face, she dey look future." Opposite room 3 lived Sade and Kunle. Sade, always minding her business, allergic to drama. Kunle, oh Kunle, he likes to feel important, laughs too loud at his own jokes, clears his throat when fine girls pass, and adjusts his singlet unnecessarily. Blessing, our eyes are always scanning, looking for the next target. It all started gently. Brother Kunle, abeg, help me carry this bag upstairs now. My hand dey pain. In Victory Mansion, nothing is normal. The corridor saw everything. Mama Ronke paused her pepper grinding. Brother Jude stopped washing his car. Even small Anita paused ten. Kunle carried the bag like a hero returning from war. That was how it all began. Soon, Kunle started stepping out at night. I want to get fresh air. And Blessing too would coincidentally come outside. Ah, are you still awake? Sleep no come. Both of them laugh softly inside the dark corridor. And you sabi wetin dey happen next now. If you're enjoying this story, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notification so you don't miss out on any of our fun and captivating weekly stories. Okay, I am getting distracted. Back to our story. Then the day came. That day, even the loudest generator could not cover what was about to happen. Sade walked to the bathroom and knocked firmly. Ko, ko, ko. Who is inside? Blessing replied casually. It is me, oh. But Sade heard something else. A familiar guilty cough. The kind men would make when they are trying to clear their conscience. The bathroom door opened. Blessing came out first. Calm, too calm. Then Kunle followed, adjusting his shots like nothing had happened. Silence fell over the corridor. Even the mosquitoes seemed to stop flying. Sade stared at him and said quietly but firmly, Uncle Kunle, what were you doing in the bathroom with another woman? Mama Ronke muttered loudly from her doorway. Inside the locked bathroom, and just like that, explosion everywhere. Plastic chairs appeared from nowhere. The entire compound felt like a courtroom. Victory Mansion's very own compound court had begun. Under pressure, the stories began leaking like a tap someone left on after a flood. Everybody with eyes, ears, or even a stray goat suddenly became an investigative journalist. Kunle's help for Blessing was suddenly on full display, buying out data like he was sponsoring a small telecom network, fixing imaginary problems, problems that existed only in Blessing's imagination. Yet Kunle acted like he was saving the nation, sending small transfers, enough to make every neighbor start whispering, is this charity or romance? Hey, then it happened. Little Anita upstairs, who clearly had been practicing her spying skills since birth, shouted at the top of her lungs, Mommy, I saw Uncle Kunle giving Auntie Blessing money yesterday. Silence. You could literally hear the toilet flush spiritually somewhere in the compound out of sheer embarrassment. That was it. The final nail. Blessing's once sharp scanning eyes now avoided every corridor glance. Sade, calm but deadly, said quietly, You greet me every morning. She turned, walked into her room, and locked the door with such finality it echoed like a gravel hitting a courtroom desk. Kunle stood outside like an abandoned generator, humming quietly, completely powerless, as if shame itself had turned him into a piece of household equipment. By the next morning, even the streets knew. Word traveled faster than Mama Roke's pepper soup gossip. That was how room 3 scattered Victory House. 3 weeks later, Sade, the ever clever woman, opened a small provision shop right in front of the compound. Business started booming. Apparently, people love a woman who can turn heartbreak into profit. And oh, Sade didn't just sell bread and tomatoes. She sold karma on the side, wrapped in polite smiles and subtle side eyes at Kunle. Kunle started helping genuinely this time. No midnight fresh air walks, no accidental eye contact with fine girls, just hard work, humility, and maybe a few prayers that the corridor didn't judge him too harshly. The compound was loving it. People came to buy yams and beans, but stayed to watch Kunle struggled with humility. Mama Ronke paused with her pepper grinding to whisper, See Kunle, he finally dey learn small small. Even the goat stopped bleating for a moment, probably in respect. And little Anita upstairs, she peeped through the window like, I can see the plot thickening. Sade, meanwhile, was thriving. She had perfected the art of earning from human drama. People came for groceries, but left with lessons about respect, about loyalty, and never underestimate the power of a scorned woman. By the way, she even started selling small packets of advice with every purchase. One for Kunle, one for any man thinking he could play games in her presence. Victory Mansion slowly returned to its chaotic rhythm, generator fights, bathroom arguments, gossip running like a full-time sport. But one thing had definitely changed. Kunle no longer cleared his throat whenever fine girls walked past. Blessing, our eyes had moved to another compound, scanning for new targets like a hawk with Wi-Fi. You might think Blessing learned a lesson. No, she moved to a smaller, quieter compound, a few streets away, thinking she could have a fresh start. Quiet compounds, my friend, are like sleeping dragons. They look very peaceful, but anyone trying to stir trouble will get roasted publicly. Blessing, of course, didn't give up her scanning eyes. She quickly set her sights on a married man. Standard operating procedure. Sweet greetings in the corridor. Soft enough to melt out. Loud enough for the gossip to notice. Help me carry this small bag tactics. She bent over just the right amount, enough to show effort, but still remain mysterious. Perfectly timed smiles. When the lights were dim, the neighbors noticed immediately. Children giggled like she was part of the daily entertainment show. Mama Yabo from room 2, sharp eyed and sharp tongued, muttered to herself, this one smells like trouble. Watch her. Blessing thought she could pull the same tricks she used on Kunle. But this compound had sharper eyes, quicker ears, and tongues sharper than cutlass. One morning, the husband's wife caught her in the act. Do you really think you can come here and disrupt my home? Blessing tried a calm, calculated smile. Disaster! It failed spectacularly. The compound joined forces immediately. Gossip spread faster than WhatsApp forward on election day. Children laughed every time she passed, imitating her help me carry a bag pose. Every attempt at subtle flirtation or helpful gestures was mocked openly, like she was starring in a comedy skit she didn't audition for. Within weeks, Blessing found herself ignored, laughed at, and utterly isolated. The scanning eyes that once commanded attention now only attracted ridicule. She even tried hiding in the bedroom like a ninja. But this compound had eyes in the corridors, ears in the walls, and children with the memory of elephants. One little boy shouted, there she is, the scanning eyes woman. Blessing realized too late. Not all compounds are playground for your schemes. And so, Victory Mansion returned to its generator fights, bathroom arguments, and endless gossip. But one thing was certain, anyone trying to play games now knew the corridor sees all, the compound hears, and the children never forget. But the lessons were clear. In Face Me, I Face You houses, walls are thin, secrets thinner, and shame travels faster than gossip on rocket boosters. Dignity is priceless. If you hold it well, no scandal can steal it. But chase shortcuts, and the compound will turn your ambitions into a public comedy show. And finally, ambition without care for others can make your own eyes betray you faster than you can say compound chaos. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on notification so you don't miss any more stories from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you laughed, gasped, and maybe even remember your own crazy compound days. Now it is your turn. Mine? Oh, mine. Mine was fighting over kitchen space, so I would like to hear yours. What is the funniest or craziest thing that has ever happened in your compound? Share your story in the comments, please. I can't wait to read them and laugh right along with you.